Does he have like a website or something? Because yeah, unfortunately in Kanukistan, that sometimes it's kind of forgotten about. I could technically get him sent to the US and then shipped. Etsy. Oh god, that's dangerous. The warrior got hit. Let's see. He sells them. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a Drost. Well, I guess I just die then. Also, what are these grenades? They leave a perfect corridor to shoot. Yeah, so I can't do anything against the Drost, as we talked about before. It's just a death, so what I'm gonna do. Ephemerical 02? That is a hell of a name. The IS-7 event's already gone, Skill Sam, so there's no need for you to be here if that's what you're looking for. If you want the Twitch drops, they are on this channel. There's a few of them. Let's see. Ephemerical? History on walls? Is that what it is? Like, I think that's there, right? Thank you for the Prime subscription, Nicky Az. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Mercy Bukop. I think I found it. It says that this shop is taking a short break though. So is it actually like going? How can you get the D-point decoration? That was from the esports Twitch drops. I don't know if you can still get it or not. That was something which went on last weekend. I think they finished the finals of them, didn't they? So I don't know if they're going to be available or not anymore. Well, a handmade mobile cover from Etsy once, came with a handwritten thank you note. Didn't like the cover and didn't use it. We've used Etsy a few times. Like, oh, so here's one. So for Christmas every year, there's like a set of 4 people that I buy like 4 individual things that are like similar to each other from. So, for example, imagine like you give like 4 people, I don't know, some Care Bears. And then next year you give them like, I don't know, something where there's like 4 of, like, I don't know, the Alvin and the Chipmunks or something like that. So this year we ended up doing Wombles. So we ordered a bunch of Wombles off Etsy. And they're the old like McDonald's ones that they did from the 90s and the early 2000s. So yeah, the Wombles of Wimbledon are coming your way. Yeah, I don't think you can get the D-point decoration anymore. It'd be kind of cool if they redid some of the touch drops. Maybe that could be an idea for next year. Like, if people didn't get them, they could do a recurring thing. Who knows? It's kind of interesting with that tournament as well, the S Superiority one, because the S Superiority tournament technically changes every year because of the fact that, you have like different meta vehicles like every year, so you have to kind of keep up. It's pretty nuts. Hey Sky Reaper, nice to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. Got a good biking session this morning. Ended up playing a bit of a game that Daddle actually recommended, so I'm playing that on the bike now. Hello. Which has been pretty fun. The game itself is called Trail Out, and it's an arcadey racing game, which is similar setup to Need for Speed Most Wanted, but obviously more modern era. It's a little bit more comical and a little bit more like funny, I suppose, or at least it's supposed to be. But there's this kind of like annoying bug in it where sometimes it just decides it doesn't want to recognize my Xbox controller. But apart from that, it's been really fun. Look at that tree. Tough times, that. Isn't that weird? Ooh. Ooh. It's only when you get super close to them, though. How odd.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
Yeah, they've already done the draw for the IS-7. So if you're looking for your name to be picked, it ain't been picked. That is so weird. It only turns up in Bino view. I remember I played Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah, it was a fantastic game. There was that one, and then Hot Pursuit was also really good. Both of them were great. There's a lot of good like racing games, and they're perfect for the stationary bike. Like you can straight up just, you know, stick them on a TV and then just play them with a controller. Controllers feel fantastic with racing games, so yeah, it's just really good. This isn't my graphics card going nuts, is it? I don't think it is. Otherwise there'll be other issues. That's just so weird. When's it okay to listen to Christmas songs? So I had a few meetings, Abby, on Tuesday, which I had to go to, and guess what? They were blasting Christmas music. Now, my opinion is you shouldn't listen to Christmas music outside of December because it's bad luck. But when it's forced upon you, it is how it is. Hey, Cameron, nice to see you. Yeah, I know some of the trees have like hearts and stuff on them too, but I don't. This just looks like a bug, so we'll see what's going on with it. After Thanksgiving, what, Canadian Thanksgiving? It is after Thanksgiving. Gotta look after the pilgrims, eh? It's kind of weird that I've gone all this way and haven't run into anybody. It's pretty worrying. Feel like I should have done. That's a shilker. There we go. But no, I feel really good today, and you know, the update season was super long for the last update, so it's something that, you know, we had to kind of get through and sorted, but overall it was pretty positive. And it's nice to just be playing War Thunder again instead of covering news for it, you know. At the end of the day, playing War Thunder for me is really fun, so if I end up getting stuck in the miasma of chatting about it and going through it, sometimes it can take away the kind of joy part. But with the KV7 event, with the event before it, I can't remember what it was for, that has really brought back a lot of happiness and joy I have while playing this game. And now with the IAR one right around the corner, it's going to be time to get back into jets. Like, what a fantastic time to be alive, baby. Hello. Commander! There we go. Panther horse my hair. Do, do, do. Up, up. When will they fix the Mark III shell for Britain? What's wrong with it? You mean like the damage it does? The APDS? The APDS can be a bit annoying, but I don't think it's in that bad of a place. It's a risk-reward thing, right? Like, you know, it either does damage or you get screwed. And then, luckily, most British vehicles have pretty good reloads. The only one it sucks on is the conch. When the conch can't bonk, it sucks. Oh boy. Where was that from? Well, what shell? Are you talking about like the Centurion APDS? Or are you talking about something else? Because the Centurion APDS for me really isn't that bad. This fires the same round as them, right? So we're able to bonk bonk. Some of the tree. Oh no, the BI made it impossible to ground the Soviet air tree. Why? What did the what did the BI do? Like, wouldn't you be able to like just grind through it, kind of thing? Still trying to work out where this Bradley got bonked from. Like this machine has the M728, right? Oh my god, hello? Yep. Hey, I didn't hear that guy either. Shit, man. Crazy. Yeah, you can see with the APDS we're using on the Vigilante, like, you know, you can bonk people pretty well with it. The 5-second reload does help, but a lot of people are one-tapping. Like, and as I said, the round can definitely be annoying. It's definitely true. It is one of those that does have issues with damage quite a lot of the time. But generally it's something that I feel like is in a better position than most just because of the stabilizers. There's only one vehicle that doesn't have the stabilizer, and I think it's the 1st Centurion, right? Apart from that, everything's good. Alpha Jet? Ow. My own ally shot me. Could have done without that, if I'm honest. Okay, there we go. Hey Aaron, nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, it already happened, Spiteski. It happened in the morning. When it comes to the gauging guys, by the way, the official streams usually start pretty early on because they're all in European time. Or close to Central European time. So whenever they're like doing something like a giveaway, it's always going to be around that time. In the afternoon, American time, you know, most of those guys are finished for the day. Get more Canadian tanks? I don't really know how many Canadian tanks are left that they could add, which are interesting. You know, obviously you got the Grizzly, but that's the Sherman, the Sexton, which is very similar to the Priest with a different gun. I don't know. What would you even go for? They could add another Ram. Yeah, I think the biggest one that I've had issues with in terms of like British rounds is the early AP. The early AP's always been the one that's I've struggled with. The APDS used to be really annoying when you'd pen like a Tiger 2 and then it would just like yellow the gunner and do nothing else. Nowadays it's not too bad. Works well. The Ram Rancher. That takes me back to my uni days. And that was a thing. Wasn't it like a song or something? Or it was just about getting plowed? Come join the Ram Ranch. The Ram 1? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's the Ram with the 2-pounder. 18 naked cowboys? I can't... All I remember is the whole, like, meme about going to Ram Ranch or whatever it was. And it was something about, like, some kind of, like, porn or, like, sexual thing. There's been too many memes over the years. I can't remember all of them. Come and join us at Ram Ranch. There's like 20 versions, including one where Prince Harry is at Ram Ranch, which is under siege. Okay, fair enough. Oh, God. Oh, no. Damn it, man. Screwed it up.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Yeah, it straight up says that. I can't see. I don't think you can actually buy anything from the shop, right? Like the F America one that Oxy runs. It says that it's down right now. If I recall correctly, he wrote a country song that was mildly gay, so radio stations banned it, so he wrote Ram Ranch as protest. Oh, okay, fair enough. Still amazes me that radio is still a thing nowadays. But I suppose most of it's just kind of gone into podcasting, hasn't it? That's like the new thing, which is basically just radio anyway. Maybe if automated cars ever become very, very aggressive in ownership, maybe that's when radio finally dies. So people can just like watch stuff. Yeah. There are a grand total of 772 versions of Ram Ranch. Jesus. Somebody has been making a decent chunk. Greetings, Effie Altis. Hello. How are you? How is life? Hopefully you're doing well, brethren. Lovely to see you. We're war thundering. We're getting the Simi. Wandering around in the VG Anta and friends. And also doing the ZT3. It's going to be a fun weekend, playing the Simi and other things. I'm looking forward to it. I think the Spa Panzer and the Simi are probably the two things that I'm going to have a look at. Ooh, baby, you know what I want. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. That's the guys who are on Bravo. Sorted, mate. Average of 10 minutes long. You remember when Mr. Beast used to do those videos where he would just sit there and listen or count to like certain numbers? Like that was the thing he used to do for some reason. Imagine if somebody did that, but with all the versions of Ram Ranch. So you just sat there and listened to all of the versions of Ram Ranch. It's got to be some money in that, you know? Why not? Greetings, Warlock Shaggy. Nice to see you. Oh, got veeked. Oxley temporarily shut down his shop when he moved to Germany. Most of his stuff is still in the UK. I think the giveaway stuff today was an exception. Ah, fair. Well, it did say on the site that he was It says, hey everyone, after a very long process, the shop is back up and running from Germany. Oh, are we getting nuked? Who has enough points for a nuke? Wait, what? What's happening? I thought Shaggy would be a bard or a monk. No, Shaggy wrote and sang one of the most influential songs of the 21st century, called It Wasn't Me. When she caught me on the counter, it wasn't me. When she caught me on the sofa, it wasn't me. When you scream a little louder, it wasn't me. Super, super influential song. Caused what can only be cast as a sexual revolution somewhere in the world. Mr. Bombastic was also a classic. Mr. Bombastic, Billy Fantastic, Mr. Lova Lova, Urantic. It's fantastic. Him, and also at the same time, another culturally relevant time or piece was Ali G in the House, which somehow coincided with with Shaggy coming out and hitting stardom. Oh god. Good morning, Donny B. Lovely to see you, man. I have a question for that big brain of yours. Is it normal that I'm burning since I'm sick? So usually when I have a viral infection, the day or two before I get better, I get the burns. My body burns out the illness because it's like, hey, we gotta kill this thing. So it's literally just burning out the stuff. So it's your body going like, hey, we're gonna try and nuke this thing. So yeah, don't be surprised when don't be surprised when you get something like that. As I said, that happens to me like a lot in terms of it. That guy got screwed because so the cheese wedge J'd out to get into a plane to stop the nuke, but there wasn't a nuke. So they actually might lose this because of that. How crazy is that?
We're ahead of the enemy.
I mean, they still might win, or they still might force a draw. But they're 2 down now. But yeah, that cheese wedge came out of the battle. This kind of shows what effect like audio bugs and sound bugs in general can have. Like they lost this battle because of that. There's no other way of putting it. Hey Almahab, nice to see you. Probably. No, we won because we won by 2 kills. But like they could have easily won if that didn't happen. Like I feel bad for that guy. Like where was it? It was like near the end, 254. Was it him? No, it was a guy in an STRV. Like he J'd out of his vehicle to like, it might have been the 254. Yeah, look, this one, because I didn't hit this guy at all. And he J'd out, and I was the closest person to him, so therefore, like, I got the kill for it. But he was going in a plane, and so was this guy. So they actually had 2 kills right there. So we won by 2 kills, by the way. They had 2 kills there because the nuke siren went off, and there wasn't a nuke. So we won because of that bug. So that kind of shows, like, the problem with this, right? Like, this is what we talk about by like game breaking things, right? Because this match should have gone or at least had the potential to go a different way if that bug didn't exist. But instead we won it. It's crazy.